Alright guys, dude. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. Oh my, did it take a long time for me to get Super Saiyan 4 Vegito finished. I'm gonna record this video and I'm immediately putting it up. I would have liked to have gotten this video out a week ago, but nothing you could do about it, right? This isn't global where y'all get that half boost charge, man. That shit matters. And funny enough, the last link I needed for Vegito, it was, I think that's Fuse Fighter. I think the last link that I was stuck with for about a week or so was Fuse Fighter. Yeah, Fuse Fighter. I actually finally did get it on a boosted stage. I got... What happens when you get these units where you'll have all level 10 links except for one link that's 9, and it just takes you forever to get them done. The hope that you have to have entering every single like run of 23-8 is that link gets caught on the Turles fight, and that's what happened. Finally, Fuse Fighter was on the Turles fight, which you have to do no matter what, because what happens is you go into these stages, and then like that random Cyberman on the right path has Vegito's last link, but I went down the left path. And then the next run, he's on the left path, but then this time I go down the middle path, right? And that's just what happens until you finally get lucky and land on the correct one. So, you know, finally got Super Saiyan 4 Vegito done. He came out on the 19th. It's now the 28th. So that's how long it took me. I've been grinding his ass nonstop, too, because I do really enjoy doing these level 10 links videos where, like, we take them on, like, most of their category teams and stuff like that. So, all right, let's take a look here. So, we're going to have most of his links active, except for Power Bestow. I got him Fuse Fighter. Obviously, those are, like, fusion links. 140k defense right here. Very good. 140k defense. Then Vegito gets 30% defense on super attack. So, you know, his defense is going to be at a very, very good number. That allow him to have very good defense, basically, in a lot of difficult events once we're able to get that super attack off first, right? I actually did take Vegito into extreme Potara category Super Battle Road, and he was completely dominating offensively and defensively. 3 mil turn 1, by the way, without support. That's not bad. I mean, that's pretty good. 3 mil, and I mean, what is his defense? Like, 180k, 170k-ish? Like, somewhere in that range after he super attacked right there? So, I mean, he's a bad boy. You know, he's not bad at all. Alright, so we can get him linked up with a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? Obviously linked up with a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, that would activate, like, Fuse Fighter. Remember, Fuse Fighter is one of these links from the link level update that has been impacted the most, because most of these fusion units, you're running them together, you know, they have things like Prepared for Battle, Over in a Flash, Fuse Fighter, they might have Shocking Speed, they just have 80 key links, right? But a lot of these links, like Prepared for Battle, Over in a Flash, Fuse Fighter, like, they're all, like, having, like, small attack and defensive buffs as well. Are you kidding me? Okay. Alright, I was not about to make y'all sit through the damn Great Ape turns. Okay. So one important thing, too, about Vegito to remember, right, is that he does give, 2 different category buffs, or 2 different categories buffs, right? He gives Crossover 1 key and 20% attack and defense, and then Great Ape Power 1 key and 20% attack and defense, along with his good link set, along with some of the most powerful units in the game, like Physical Vegito Blue, AGL Super Vegito, you know, Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You know, this Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, while not a Dokkan Fest exclusive, while not, I mean, I guess I feel like I could call him one of the best units in the game, but I would like to preface that by saying when I call a unit one of the best units in the game, I feel as though, like, the top 50 units in the game can be included in that, right? Like, I would say Vegito is likely one of the top 50 units in the game. I mean, I would have that. I mean, that would take more, like, sitting down and, like, like, going over, ironing out details for, like, differences between, you know, some certain characters, like, you know, I don't know, like LR Buhan versus STR Vegito, right? Like, what's the minute differences between them? Or that's not even that. I don't know. Top 50, whatever. All right, well, this is a pain in the ass. Because I want Vegito in the middle right here, because that's going to get us prepared for battle with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So, again, just like last turn, we're going to have everything active, except for Fuse Fighter and Prepare for Battle. The only issue is that, I guess I'll just use this for a little bit of extra damage reduction, because we are running the Great Ape Power team, right? And if you guys, you know, have remembered me saying 140k defense right there, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is so powerful that, like, you can't you can't really do showcases on his team on Dokkan events because he auto supers and he just kills everything. Like, and there's nothing you can do about it, right? Like my Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta 3.38 is really good right there, by the way. My Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is rainbowed full level 10 links. So, I mean, and he auto supers. He one-shots every Dokkan Fest boss, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I have to go into, like, difficult events when I run the Great Ape team. I love that so much. That's why, like it's like, I do want to say, like, yeah, I like Gohan as, like, best TUR, but then, like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta comes out and just does turns like this, and it's like, oh, yeah, I guess I kind of, can I say Gohan is better than Gogeta? It's like, I want to say it, but, like, I feel dirty. Like, I feel dirty saying Gohan is, like, Gogeta's just so crazy. Like, he has 180k defense right here, Gogeta, which is enough to take double digits from Int UI Goku in the Legendary Goku event, but then he gets another 50% defense afterwards. He's got the 50% chance to dodge and counter super attacks. Like, this boy is ridiculous. And right here on this turn, there's no support on this turn, and Gogeta is gonna bust out, like, the equivalent of, like, a 6 million attack stat or something like that, because he's super effective against all types. So it's like, he's just so outrageous, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, it's craziness, really. Alright, Super Saiyan 4 Goku took a lot of damage right there. Yeah, and then here's Gogeta. Again, because you say, oh, he's not even at 4 million. He sucks. It's like, yeah, but he's also super effective against all types. He's so good. Yeah, Gogeta. It's like, it is pretty insane, too, that he didn't hit top grossing, if you think about it. It's just that I feel like JP Dokkan now is just, like if the JP App Store is just like such a murderer's row. It's so difficult to get top grossing. Like, UI Goku on Legends did not get top grossing on JP. So, like, that should show you how insane. Like, it feels like from this point on, like, when these games, Dokkan or Legends or any of them, they hit top grossing on JP, that's a really damn big deal. Okay, so this is a good turn right here. We're gonna have everything active except for, okay, so we get Fused Fighter, but we lose Prepared for Battle. And they are the same link, basically, right? 2 key, 5% attack and defense. So it doesn't actually really make that much of a difference. We do, of course, have the support from Super Saiyan 3 GT Kid Goku, though. Oh, wait, I put Gogeta in slot 1. Nah, he'd need to double super to finish him off. Yeah, because, I mean, that's the thing about these difficult events, right? It's a boss that just have so much more health. Just don't double super Gogeta. That's all I ask you. Oh, that scared me. Okay. So, yeah, there we go. And remember, when Vegito, he gets 30% defense on super attack. So, like, he gets a double super attack, and his defense will be over 200k. Around, like, a 3.5 million attack stat. If Vegito was just, like, an unfeatured banner unit, he would be probably the best unfeatured, like, unit on these banners. Like, you know, not counting LRs, obviously. But Vegito is actually that good. All right, so now we're on the Potara team here. Potara... it's actually another one of these themes where it's starting to get tricky, because a lot of my Potara characters are full link level 10 or close to it with Vegito Blue, AGL Super Vegito, and stuff like that. So it's very difficult. Like, I want to do this right here, and I want to give Super Vegito the super attack too, because he does give a little moderate little attack buff right here. But boy, oh boy, am I scared. I'm going to do it, but man, I'm a little scared. All right, what's our defense? 110k. But that's because Goku and Vegeta, they give, what, 130% defense right there? Yeah, so, I mean, that's something to remember. And then Vegito, right, with the super attack, yeah, his defense will be a little bit lower. So, like, we could see a huge difference in his defense, like a full 30k at the start of turn, basically, for his defense right there. So that's the one link we don't have active right here, Saiyan Roar. Now, that's a big deal, right? Because remember, Saiyan Roar, 25% attack, 10% defense. Definitely one of the strongest links in the game, no doubt about that. As long as Super Vegito doesn't go crazy with crits, we should be fine right here, though. Although, yeah, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Although, then again, my Vegito is very high on crits, right? Because he's got, I think he has a level 5 silver crit. He might have more than that. Don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. Okay, okay, we're good, we're good. Phew. It's just scary, because, like, Super Vegito, I still feel like they could have made him better, but he's still very scary. 3 mil, okay. That's no support, 3 million right there. That's pretty good. That's what I'm saying. Like, this Vegito, I think, is actually going to be fairly consistent on a lot of these teams, right? Because he has a good link set. You know, Fused Fighter, Prepare for Battle are his key links, which are fairly common among the teams he's on. And then he gives himself 2 ki from his passive, from the crossover and Grid 8 power category support, right? So that's going to help him out tremendously. Now, I do have Physical Vegito Blue on here. I wanted Physical Vegito Blue on this team to link up with Physical Super Saiyan 4 Vegito because they share 6 out of 7 links. The only thing they do not share is Saiyan Roar, right? Vegito Blue has Over in a Flash instead of Saiyan Roar. So, like, I did want him on the team for that, but, you know, the way it worked out, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito's in slot 7, but it's fine, because they're on what? They're on Potara together, they're on Time Travelers together, they're on Kamehameha together, they're on Final Trump Card together, they're on Battle of Wits together, so they are on, like, 60 different teams, approximately 670 different teams together, so that's going to be very good. Nice, Rose. By the way, Rose just got destroyed. Are you okay, Rose? You going to be all right there? Man. Obviously, it's not the best situation for him, and he's not full level 10 links, but still, geez, this is a Dokkan boss, Rose. This is not... Relax. All right, I'm going to have to put Super Saiyan 4 Vegito in slot 1 right here. So with Gowasu and Zamasu, up to 137k defense, that's good. Don't forget, too, we have not seen it yet, right? But Vegito does have a 50% chance to dodge and counter super attacks, which is really good. And that's a very, very powerful ability that's going to bring out a lot of damage. 2.68 right there. What does he share with Super Vegito, by the way? So they have Super Saiyan, Fuse Fighter, Power Bestowed by God, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So he didn't have Kamehameha and Saiyan Roar. So that's 5 out of 7. So a lot of the Vegitos are going to work well together, right? Because, again, they've all got basically Super Saiyan, Fuse Fighter, Power Bestowed by God, Fierce Battle, right? And then, you know, there's some differences in, like, Kamehameha, Saiyan Roar, Prepare for Battle, and stuff like that. But pretty good right there. Pretty good showing. All right, so now we're over here on the Kamehameha team. Of course, we're going to be able to activate a lot of the big-time important links on the Kamehameha team. You know, a lot of these characters are going to have things like Super Saiyan, Kamehameha. You know, we'll be able to get Fuse Fighter. Honestly, we can get everything. You know, Saiyan Roar. Like, that's one really good thing about the Kamehameha team is it's getting to the point where there's so many characters with our defense, 128k. There's now so many characters on this team that, like, it's so versatile, right? It's like there's certain teams like Time Travelers, Kamehameha, where, like, the roster is actually super big, but it's still, like, any additions help because you can, like, start building it in various different ways, right? So this would double digits right here or close to it, I would think. Yeah. Because, again, when Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is super attacking first, he's not taking anything. Like, in a lot of events in this game, right? Even in Extreme Super Battle Road, to me, I was fairly impressed when I was using him in Extreme Category Super Battle Road. I mean, that's as hard as it gets. That's tougher than any other event in the game. And Super Saiyan 4 Vegito was completely fine. By the way, this is what I'm talking about with Blue Goku and Vegeta. It can be difficult to use them a lot, but you get good luck with a turn like this, and let's go ahead and see what Blue Goku and Vegeta, they're going to dominate right here. Yeah, they have a lot of links active. Here, let's go ahead and do this right here, and let's just see the damage that Blue Goku and Vegeta will do. We're definitely going to finish this phase off, because they are capable of doing big-time damage like that. No support for them. Yeah, 3.91, that's pretty good, because they're going to get, what, 3 additional normals after this, and then probably their, you know, an additional super. And, you know, they start getting crits on these. Like, that's the thing. You want to go crit for Vegito Blue first, but then after that, I would say any extra crits you then get, any crit equipment for physical, you want to give to Blue Goku and Vegeta, I would say. Over, like, because the physical Super Vegito, I mean, he's good, right? But, like, do people use him often? Ever? I feel like the answer to that is probably no, right? All right, so we're going to have everything active here, I think, except for, yep, Fuse Fighter, as well as Power Bestowed by God. So, you know, typical that we've seen in a lot of these teams. Let's go ahead and let AGL Gohan do that. We'll get the super attack with Vegito here on the Kamehameha team, and then we'll move on. Again, he's on so many different category teams, right? You know, Potara, Time Traveler, Kamehameha, Dragon Ball Hero, Final Trump Card, Battle Wits, Grade 8 Power Crossover. I'm definitely not going to look at him on the Dragon Ball Hero team, because it's just the watered down, not as good version of a crossover team anyway. And I probably won't we're not going to look at Vegito on the Time Traveler team either, because Bojack is still a couple of days release, and he's, you know, going to be the good leader for Time Travelers. You know, plus Time Travelers / Space Traveling Warriors is going to be a crazy team. It's going to be so good. because those two categories together are pretty big. And you put them together, and that team is going to be really impressive. So that time traveler team / space traveling warriors is going to be really fun to run for sure. All right, so now we're on the final trump card team. Typically, when I build this team, I'll go with Vegito as leader. I figured today we'll just go with Gogeta as leader and just leave off Supremo Pie of Time, because we're going to be using her on like the crossover team anyway, right? So one good thing about the final trump card is that you do have things like Turles and God Taupe on here. Final trump card's very good. I actually would like to see a villain leader for final trump card release, because I think you could sort of do like an interesting villain build for it as well. We're not going to get a lot of links active though. I mean, we got Prepared for Battle, and we'll also have Fierce Battle with Turles, so I'll probably leave Turles on rotation right here. I guess it doesn't really matter, actually. Now, we'll put God Topo first, because I don't think God Topo will finish this Vegito off, but it'll give a little bit of an attack buff. So, I mean, this is with just Prepared for Battle from Turles and then Fierce Battle active. 133k. Don't forget that we are on a full 150% lead across the board, right? No 170% at all. Another reason why Grade 8 Power and Crossover are so powerful, by the way, is because they are 170% to all three stats. And then Vegito, of course, is the leader for the crossover team. Okay, relax, God Topo. Now, remember, God Topo Super Ring first does give a little bit of an attack buff. 2.66 right there. I mean, considering we have, like, nothing active, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, you know, Saiyan Roar, all these monster links unactive, I would say that's a pretty good attack set right there. But, of course, we are drenched in support, right? God Topo giving 40%, Turles giving 40%. And then don't forget that... God Topo does give defense as well. He's offense and defensive support, whereas Turles is just giving attack right here. Now, final trump card. This is another one of those teams too, where it's kind of a similar principle to Grade 8 Power, because once the blue fusions, you know, go to blue, and they start doing shit like this, like it does get very ridiculous. You know, like, I actually have seen a lot of people say, like, oh, yeah, blue fusions, they're overrated. They ain't even that good. They ain't even all that. And it's like, well, no, that is not true. Don't worry. These are still some bad boys. These are still some badass boys, all right? Like, I would be stunned, absolutely flabbergasted, if this Vegito survives this turn. There's no way he survives this turn right here. It's not happening. He's dead. That boy is dead. Dead to rights. And then next turn, we're actually going to be able to get the one rotation I've wanted to do, right? Which is Super Saiyan 4 Vegito and then Physical Vegito Blue together. Again, obviously, those two together sharing 6 out of 7 links. Very, very good. You know, we're going to be able to see some high power from Vegito like that. All right, so we got the crit right there, which doesn't even actually matter. Pretty much. I mean, it'll do a little bit of extra damage, but not really a big deal. Yeah, these two are still crazy. I don't mind their design whatsoever because, again, they're giving us lots of different type of units, right? Like, you know, Cooler is not the same thing as Vegito Blue and Gogeta Blue, you know, compared to, like, Gohan, compared to, like, Angel Gold and Frieza, compared to, like, UI Goku. Like, they all are doing different things. So I like that a lot. Like, the design is different for all of them. Right, so that's very, very good. All right, goodbye, Vegito. Yeah, get blown away. Get ass blasted out of here. All right, so... now we get to see the golden rotation. I will, of course, put God Topo first. You know, let's just get a little bit of extra attack buff. Why not? We'll go ahead and do that. Again, this is Vegito with 6 out of 7 links. The only thing we do not have active here is Saiyan Roar. And then for Physical Vegito Blue, the only thing he's not going to have active is Over in a Flash, right? Those links, Power Bestowed by God and Kamehameha at the top right there, he just has to get his super attack and we'll be able to get it. 140k defense, basically. Okay. This is another turn. I imagine Vegito is dead right here. I mean, well, look at all those attacks in slot 1, right? Like, if I put Physical Vegito Blue in slot 1, this Vegito is dead. Because all of those counter opportunities, and then my Physical Vegito Blue, I think he has almost max crit. I think there's, like, literally, like, 1 point. He has, like, a level 4 crit in gold instead. 3.12 right there. Pretty good. So again, we're seeing very consistently solid numbers from Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. His defense is at a consistent level. Now it's over 200k right there. So even a super attack from this Vegito Blue would do almost nothing to him, right? So like, honestly, like, I'm impressed. I think the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is absolutely very, very good. Definitely deserving of having a Dokkan event. And they made that boy really strong as hell. So I guess we definitely still have to do the crossover team. Let's go take a look at the crossover team as well. All right, so now we will finish up on the crossover teams. So here, we'll do this. Okay. So this is going to be a good rotation for our Vegito, because both Vegitos are giving 40% attack and defense and 2 keys. So what's his defense at? The middle one is the only one we care about. Yeah, 160k right there. That's definitely very good. Now with Bardock, we only have Super Saiyan. What is that? Saiyan Roar and Prepared for Battle are the only links we're going to have active. So we shall see. I mean, the actual rotation I do want to get is Super Saiyan 3 Broly, or Super Saiyan 4 Broly, Vegito, and Vegito, right? Like, that's probably going to be the golden rotation for this Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. But, of course, you know, I entered... Like, this is the 3rd time, I think, already in this video where I've started out and Super Saiyan 4 Vegito's been in slot 7, right? Like, literally, like... It's like every single time. No counter! Oh, come on! That was the opportunity to get it in the video. Still double-digit damage from type disadvantage, by the way, though. Vegito! My boy, you could have just given me the super attack in the video. Of course, we can't play ball here. Yeah, and this is still... so I need to try... Oh, no, it's GG, actually. I was going to say, I need to try and not finish this Vegeta off, because I want to stall as much as possible, but, yeah, wasn't really able to do that. So this is a good team as well for Gohan, right? Obviously, we have enough Super Saiyan 4s, so Gohan has his defense and his damage reduction, so this is going to do double digits right there. We don't have to worry about Gohan taking any damage. Yep. Demon Goddess Toa, of course, is a tremendously powerful support. And then, of course, you know, we've the Super Saiyan 4 Vegitos. Like, this team is just really good. Crossover is really good. Like, you have a lot of options to build in a lot of different ways. And then, of course, like, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Broly, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito together, they are outrageously powerful, right? All right, so again, we're going to go ahead and do this. Because Supreme Opie, she could potentially give 42% attack and defense, but well, I mean, she does also give the extra crit chance as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess I could just do this. I mean, here, but I'm going to do this right here. We're going to keep this. So this is no links active. Interesting. He's still at 160k basically defense. Wow, with no links. Okay. I mean, we have a lot of damn support on this turn, though, right? Like, we're talking, again, 40% from the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, and then Supremo Pie of Time herself is either giving, what, 42% or 30%. She gives one of those two to both attack and defense. It's just, it's hard to tell exactly what it is that she's giving, right? That's the only issue. I wish that's an update I would like them to do, is to give us the ability to see which parts of units' passives are active when the turn starts. That would be very helpful. And then, there we go, super attack counter. This is, I love that they made his super attack counter the Kamehameha like this, because then that allows him to get the Kamehameha link, which is super common, and be added to the Kamehameha category, which again is super, you know, has just so many different units, right? That's the thing, like, if Kamehameha just continues to get non-stop units, while Realm of Gods is actually not lately, it could pass Realm of Gods. It's just, again, for me, like, if Realm of Gods is not if Kamehameha is not going to get, like, a powerful, they just need, like, some strong unit. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know, like, if LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the BoJack movie gives Kamehameha category, like, 40% attack and defense and 2 key, all of a sudden, that's going to make Kamehameha, like, that would make it, like, the best team in the game, I think. Like, if you had, like, an LR, like super ridiculously powerful, you know, unit like that Gohan, and you gave him that, like, it's GG at that point. All right, so this is going to be a good turn. So we're going to have everything active except for Kamehameha, Fuse Fighter, and Power Bestowed by God. We have the extra 40% defense on the end of the rotation. These two together are absolutely outrageous. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito and Super Saiyan 4 Broly, right? So there he is at 3.26. Again, very, very good damage numbers. His defense is going to be, you know, around 200k-ish as well. And then Broly himself putting up this type of damage. So this is, honestly, like, it's not a stretch to call this one of the most powerful rotations in the game, which is crazy considering neither of them are Dokkan Fest level exclusives. Neither of them are summonable LRs. And that's definitely one of the strongest rotations in the game. So that's why, like, if you are a smart free-to-play player and you really wait, like, you know, because if you're on, this is specifically for, like, a global free-to-play player, you know, like, the Gotenks and Boo banners sucked ass. Like, you know, a lot of these banners, I don't think you should have been summoning on as global. So you would have potentially had some stones saved up to try and get both Super Saiyan 4 Vegito and Super Saiyan 4 Broly. And then, like, boom, like, you know, you run those two together and it's very, very good. So let me know what you guys thought of Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. I think he is outrageous. Remember, I do have a level 5 defense equip on him as well, so he gets a little bit of extra defense, but I mean, full level 10 links makes the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito very strong. He's good on all these different category teams because he has all the proper links to link up with characters people want to use. When people are running the Kamehameha team, they want to use physical Vegito Blue, right? They want to use, you know, LRUI Goku, like these types of characters who they're going to link up very, very well with, right? Because the one problem with, like, Ultra Instinct Goku is that he does not have Super Saiyan, but he is going to have a lot of the other common stuff like, you know, Fierce Battle, Prepared for Battle, Kamehameha, so he's still linking up incredibly well with a lot of these different characters. So let me know what you guys think of Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. I think he is absolutely outrageous. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.